Today we had a big OPEC meeting. For those of you who are new, we have quite large energy positions, and I happen to be on that OPEC meeting. Long story short, nothing happened. There was no change in trajectory. The same thing we've been talking about in past videos is staying the course, and that's what we expected. However, that didn't stop volatility in the price per barrel of oil today. We were up 2% going into the meeting, and we were down when I went to bed last night. So we were down. I tweeted, hey, we got to get rid of these paper traders. Are they even necessary in the market? Yada, yada. You've heard me. We were really going in on this 2 months ago about when price per barrel was getting hit and we were getting crushed in the stocks. Things have changed since then. However, what hasn't changed seems to be the presence of these paper traders, because while we were up 2% right as the meeting began, we then fell to down 2%. This is an unnatural move in the price of a commodity in a single day, particularly when there aren't any changes to supply or demand occurring within that day. Obviously, maybe there's a microcosm of change in demand, probably not supply. Microcosm and change of demand. However, that would not warrant a 4% move. That would probably warrant a 1 penny move. However, these kinds of moves do occur, and we explain them by highlighting the existence of paper traders, hedge funds choosing to trade commodity on paper. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's a whole lot of risk, but it's why last year we had negative $37 a barrel oil, which obviously does not make sense. But when you're a hedge fund and you're not expecting to use the oil, it just adds an artificial aspect to the market, which we don't think should exist. And these unnatural moves explain why. And I question their decision to sell because, as I said at the beginning of the video, nothing was announced to change things. What might have spooked them, what I believe spooked them, was the way in which OPEC is approaching this. Let's not forget, the Biden administration is helpless with the price of oil, and they've elected the strategy of blaming OPEC. OPEC is not trying to go back and attack the White House. They're fine with the White House being stupid and dumb, and excuse my language, but I think you can look at the picture logically. You've chosen to listen to me. You're watching these videos. I assume you're a pretty smart person. So OPEC doesn't want. They're fine. All right, White House, bring it on. As long as we get to control the price of oil, and you're gonna do your canceling of the Keystone Pipeline, banning of drilling on federal lands, attacking of these oil companies. Got to pay your fair share. You get it. OPEC is just going to sit back, and as long as they can actually control the chess pieces, and the Biden administration is out here controlling the words and the media and whatnot, they're okay. They just want to not upset the White House too much. They don't want to attack back, and they kind of want to let the narrative be chill. They don't want to upset the White House. Get anything too crazy. So OPEC takes these approaches, and they, talk about how they're afraid of demand and how they are increasing production and how they're going to increase production in the future. However, over here, we don't care much for the virtue signaling and the words, at least when it comes to projecting an image in a moral way. Not that we don't have morals. We have morals, okay? But we try to just focus on the supply and the demand in every aspect, not just oil. Where people are going, with the Fed, obviously we're looking at words, seeing where they're going, what they're trying to hint at, what frame they're trying to position reality in. And it seems to me like OPEC is positioning everyone, it's all good, and then doing what's advantageous to them, which is okay. That's understandable. That's what they can do. The oil didn't used to be up here. When Trump was president, it was drill, baby, drill. It's no longer the case, and that is the thesis that we're playing, that it's not drill, baby, drill. There is drilling going on, but there's less drilling going on than is being demanded. So oil is becoming a more necessary commodity and more necessary area of the economy. And this isn't going away next year. We expect the green push, as we've said. My largest position is Exxon for that reason. What came up to second largest position, somewhat sidetracked from oil, but related still, because they have a deal with Exxon, just started a new deal with PG&E, I believe. GCEH, Global Clean Energy Holdings, GCEH is a ticker. Out of nowhere, finally just rallied 30% at one point today. Obviously, it went back to up 10%. It's it's over the counter, not exchange listed. Low volume. None of the transactions today were even half what my position is in this company, but it's an interesting company. If you want something to look at that's related to energy, they do carbon neutral and plant-based fuels that are backwards compatible in engines. I believe I talked about this more in depth on Monday or Tuesday's video. We did discuss it. So that's the deal today. We're sticking with energy. Again, it's a one-day move. It's paper traders. We've been here before. It's the first day we're breaking 80, but we're not concerned. We're just chilling. Look at Exxon's performance today. I think we're not alone in just chilling. Looks like these companies are having a little bit of a rally into the close. So I'm all right. Hope you're all right too. We got nothing to worry about if you ask me. Things are just, going through a moment right here, and we're playing it for the weeks, months, and years. I plan on holding my Exxon. I get paid once a year in January. I have options for Exxon that I bought in August, around $50 strikes. I plan on using those to purchase the stock and becoming a long-term shareholder. So it'll be my first time exercising an option, and I'm excited to do that. Finally, we are getting into a place where we have enough capital to buy 100 shares of a company. Obviously I have 100 shares of other companies, but, it's been a while since I didn't do that much last year in personal, only for clients. Got paid after a very stellar year last year, after beginning in March. Very stellar year. Looks like we're going to have a very stellar 2021. And hopefully a stellar 2022, and we hope you're along for the ride. That's what we do here, Gonna always make sure these videos are free. Always gonna take you along for the ride. If you happen to have a whole lot of money and you want management by me, just contact. Comments, whatever, DM, whatever, Twitter, whatever. You can tweet me. That'd be cool. Anyways, if you like this video, like and subscribe. That would be great. A lot of creators are talking about, that in the video. I probably should do that more. Would like these videos to grow. If you got stock people that want to get into stocks, have them watch these videos. Have them hit me up. Happy to help. That's what I do. That's what I do. So until next time, peace out. My clicker.